The world premiere of the ID. Buzz concept car at the Detroit Motor Show in January 2017 triggered a sensational response around the globe. The positive feedback made only one decision possible: the concept car had to be transferred to full production. 5 intensive years of development work followed. Now the time has come. The ID. Buzz, an electric motoring game changer, is ready. Volkswagen is therefore activating the countdown for a double world premiere. On the 9th of March, the all-electric Bulli will be simultaneously taking off emission-free as the ID. Buzz 5-seater and Buzz cargo van. Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles is currently going through the final phase of trials of the ID. Buzz prototypes. Right now, the pre-production fleet is touring Europe. These are final test runs under everyday conditions between Barcelona, Paris, London, Amsterdam, Copenhagen, Hamburg, and Hanover. The ID. Buzz prototypes are now only slightly disguised. It is thus becoming noticeable that the designers have rigorously transferred the styling of the 2017 concept car to the 2022 full production version. The similarities are unmissable. Both ID. Buzz versions also draw on the stylistic elements of the legendary T1, the original Bulli. Those elements include extremely short vehicle body overhangs, maximum utilization of space on a minimal footprint, the classic division of the vehicle body design into an upper and lower level, plus the unmistakable face with its V shape. And just like the original Bulli, the ID. Buzz 2 has rear-wheel drive. Despite all the links to the great history of the model line, the avant-garde ID. Buzz gives electric motoring a new face. What has been created is a car without rival, because the ID. Buzz is not based on the compromise of a multi-traction platform, but is an electric Bulli from the ground up. Both versions of the ID. Buzz, be it minibus or van, are indications of their owners having taken an intelligent decision on mobility with which both private and business users are able to counteract climate change. On the engineering front, the new model line is based on the Volkswagen Group's modular electric drive kit. Both ID. Buzz versions are launching this year with a high-voltage lithium-ion battery providing gross energy content of 82 kilowatt-hours. The battery supplies a 150 kilowatts electric motor, which is integrated in the rear axle, which it also drives. The top speed is electronically limited at 145 kilometers per hour. Official figures for range are not yet available. In fact, the new ID. Buzz is a very agile vehicle. For the one part, the electric motor builds up its maximum torque of 310 Newton-meters from a standing start. And for the other, these dynamic components are joined by the vehicle body, having a very low center of gravity, as the battery is located well down in the sandwich floor. By virtue of its design, the ID. Buzz has another advantage: the electric Bulli's turning circle is only just over 11 meters. Notes on the dimensions: the versions of the ID. Buzz and ID. Buzz Cargo, with a standard wheelbase, 2,988 mm, launching this year, are just 4,712 mm long. By way of comparison, the wheelbase of the new ID. Buzz is only 2 mm different to that of the T6.1, which, however, measures 4,904 mm in total length. The ID. Buzz thus offers a similar internal length, but is able to use smaller parking spaces. The bus, which is generously fitted with glass all round, is 1,937 mm high. In the case of the van, it is 1,938 mm due to slight differences in the chassis. The two ID. Buzz vehicles are 1,985 mm wide. The new model is thus 81 mm wider than the T6.1. With rims in the sizes 18 to 21 inches, the new model line runs on big wheels, 750 mm diameter. Thanks for watching, and give your comments below.